The prophet who actually saw God's body part. Almost all the prophets mentioned in the Bible had an encounter with God, but none of them actually saw God physically. They only had an encounter with God through receiving visions and dreams by God. But there is one prophet in the Bible who really saw God, and he is the prophet Moses. In the book of Exodus 33 to 18 to 23, Moses asked to see God's face on Mount Sinai. God responded by saying, "You cannot see my face, for no one may see me and live." God knew that humans cannot handle his glory. He instructed Moses to stand on a rock and show him his back part.
Was Adam really cursed by God? The answer is no. Here is why. In the book of Genesis, God created Adam and Eve and told them to eat from the Garden of Eden except for a particular tree called the tree of good and evil. But God instructed them not to eat the fruits of the tree. A serpent in the garden tricked Eve into eating from the tree, and Eve gave the fruit to Adam and he ate. Man fell. God came to the garden to fellowship with them, but they hid themselves because they realized they were naked. God cursed the serpent and also cursed Eve to feel intense pain during childbirth. But for Adam, in Genesis 3 verse 17, "Cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life." God cursed the ground, not Adam.
The origin of the African people. The biblical story recounted in the book of Genesis states that Noah had 3 sons. The eldest son, Shem, the second son, Ham, and the youngest, Japheth. Noah's sons scattered to replenish the earth's population as the great flood subsided. Ham arrived at the birthplace of humanity on his voyage. Pictures of various landscapes representing the trip that Ham took from the Middle East into Africa. The descendants of Ham traveled south over a variety of landscapes until settling under the wide African skies. They established strong African empires and kingdoms, including as great Zimbabwe, Ghana, and Mali.
Do you know that Goliath, a giant killed by David as stated in the Bible, had a brother? Many preachers don't talk about this, and people don't know or even have not heard of this before. The brothers of Goliath is as strong and tall as Goliath, and his name is Lami. He is mentioned in the Bible in 1 Chronicles 20 verse 5, where there was a battle fought between him and Elhanan, the son of Jair. Lami was killed at the end by Elhanan, just like David killed Goliath. So now you know, subscribe, like, and share this video to others.